We'd like to welcome you to Saturday's Story. Today is a day that went down in infamy 20 years ago. A day that changed the culture and the life of all of America. A day that the Twin Towers fell. A day that many of you remember where you were and what you were doing when you received the information, the call, that this attack from an aggressor that killed almost 3,000 of our American citizens. Today, you will see the time sequence of events that took place during that day of 2011 is going to touch your heart. And I pray that it would be a story that we as America, we as a people will never, ever forget. America, we must never, ever forget. Because forgetting is a disease of the soul. Forgetting is a paralysis of our future potential. Forgetting is a destroyer, I feel, of our present faith. It is a silencer of our passion and a quietness to our desire. Forgetting is the sedative and the seduction of all the ages. It holds you hostage to what once was and the real reason you are where you are. Forgetting blinds you to the pit that you were dug out of and the redemption that you really received from God. Forgetting is truly the disease of the soul. So let us stop today on the anniversary of this event that changed the culture of our world, and let us remember. Say that word real slow. Remember. put us back together again so that we will never forget. Because the psalmist said these words that they echo in the souls and the quarters of men, the words that were written, the wicked shall be turned into hell, even all the nations that forget God. Let's don't forget. Let's don't forget our past, because he who forgets the past will probably never know where he's going in his future. So let us always remember. Let us remember the very events that changed our lives and understand that God knows exactly where we are. And we need to stop today to celebrate those who gave their life, those who sacrificed their lives to make America great and to cause the flag, the silken folds of that banner to fly proudly in the hearts of all the American people. I'll never forget one of the young men who worked for a company on the 91st floor before the second plane hit the second tower. He said that he had prayed that morning. He was spirit-filled and said, a voice said, "Get out and get out now." And suddenly, that young man, he stood up, and the instructor said, "Young man, you'll have to sit down." And the young man sat down, and the Spirit said, "Get out and get out now." And he had to listen to the Spirit. Even as he got up to leave, the instructor was telling him not to go. But as he walked and he got to the stairways, he began to descend. And as he reached down almost to the 10th floor, the second plane hit. He ran for his life. Because you see, the Spirit of the Lord spoke to him. Maybe it will speak to someone today that tells you there's tragedy coming to the world. There's the end time coming to this world, and the Spirit of God is going to speak to someone today. It's time to move. It's time to get out now. It's time to remember. Remember. Remember, because if you will remember, God will cause you never to forget. Thank you today as I pray.